If your windows look like this in the morning, it can be a sign of underventilation. And it could be tempting to then overventilate, which can lead to cool air and cool surfaces, which also increases the risk of condensation and poor air quality. But cross-ventilation is a short duration and effective daily ventilation habit. The first step is to figure out which direction the wind is blowing. Looking at any nearby trees is a great way to do this. On the side of the home the wind is blowing toward, open one window as wide as possible. On the opposite side of the home, open just one window, a small amount. Keep the doors open between the rooms, but all of the other windows should be shut, and you should do this for 5 to 20 minutes daily. And finally, repeat for other rooms on the opposite corners of the home. We're going to start by showing what happens when we don't do cross-ventilation and just opening one window. I'm going to shut the door, and using vapour to help visualise what's going on in the air. And although the window is open, we can see that none of the vapour from inside the room is being released, and there's also no fresh air being pulled in. The air is just staying stagnant within the room. This can also happen if you have all of the windows open at the same time, and definitely if all of the windows are closed. Now let's try cross-ventilation. The wind is blowing from this side of the house, so let's open this window wide and get that door open. Before I've even started, I can see that all of that vapour from the last experiment has already started to be pulled back through the room and out of the window. The cross-ventilation method actively pushes air through the home and pulls it back out again. This allows harmful gases, pollutants and toxins to leave the home, whilst bringing clean, fresh air in. It also allows water in the air to leave the home before it can settle as condensation, as well as bringing in fresher, cool air, which when heated can become much drier. All of this can make the home feel less stuffy, improve your health and concentration levels, and reduce the risk of mould. But this does raise one big question, and I know what you're thinking. Why would I pay good money to heat my home just to throw it all out of the window? It's a great question, but in a well-heated home, it's the surfaces and the materials that you're heating rather than just the air. This is what radiates back into rooms and helps us feel warm. Controlled ventilation does not lose this heat. Your home like a swimming pool. Although the process of cleaning water is different to air, we need to go through regular maintenance to make sure that any build-up of harmful gases and moisture is released to avoid it from becoming unhealthy. In this example of 16 minutes of cross-ventilation on a very cold day, the carbon dioxide levels were down 58%, humidity down 3%, but the temperature actually only dropped by about half a degree and it recovered as soon as the windows were closed again. So here's your recap. Not opening windows at all or keeping them open for too long can lead to poor indoor air quality and or heat loss. Firstly, on the side of the home receiving the most wind, open the window wide. On the opposite side of the home, open one window just a little. Make sure internal doors are open and leave like this for at least 5 minutes, but no longer than 20 minutes. Repeat this for the opposite corners of the home and do this daily, ideally first thing in the morning, but twice if you need to. Like this video, check out our website for more handy tips or follow us on Facebook.